Hey everyone, what's up? Hope you're all staying cool. It is like 90 degrees here, but with the humidity, it feels like 98 degrees. So yeah, and I had to do it outside today. Because if I do it inside, I would be sweating buckets because I wouldn't be able to have the fan on because it creates too much noise in the background. So yeah, so I'm outside. It's just slightly cooler than if I was to be inside without the fan on. So yeah, I just have a few things to share, whips and a finished object. And yeah, let me just get on with that right now. My first finished object is the pattern is called Leggy Froggy 2.0 and it is by Joe's Web. I will put her video tutorial in the description. And here it is. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I have not put a smile on him yet. So, and for some, looking at it here, it looks like his eyes are a little wonky. But I used, I love this cotton, no, sorry. Hobby Lobby's, I love this yarn no, actually, it's not. It's Crafter's Secret by Hobby Lobby, and I doubled it up because it's normally a size 4, and I wanted him a little bit bigger, so I did it double stranded, and so this is the size that he came out to, and it looks like he's flexing his muscles. But yeah, his eyes look a little wonky here, but I'm not quite sure. I think it's just the way I did these two they didn't quite come out correctly, I don't know. I'm wondering now if I'm wondering if I added an extra row on this one for some reason, because from the back it looks like there's an extra row. Anyway, so yeah. So my very first Leggy Froggy, and I really like this. I like Joe's pattern better than a lot of the more popular rectangular Leggy Froggy that's been going around, and I just like his shape a little bit better. And yeah, so his legs, I guess it's almost like, I guess because I doubled it up, I double stranded it, it's almost like it's a little bit stiffer. So yeah, I just need to put a smile. I totally forgot about that. So yeah, there's that. And then what is almost a finished object, I just need to get some beads to, I guess it's for the I don't know what do you call this, you know, the side, like, what do you call it? I can't remember. It's totally slipping my mind. This you know, that cinches this bag up. It's like a little purse. So yeah, I'll of course link the YouTube tutorial done by a Korean, and there is no English translation subtitles, but she does put the kind of like the written pattern, she puts it on the screen as she works it. So like she'll have it, you know, however many chains in English, she'll have that in English, however many chains, however many whatever stitches it is, like a shell stitch or what is this, double crochet, you know, whatever stitches that's needed to make this. It's in English, even though as she's speaking there is no English subtitle. Yeah, and here comes the neighborhood stray here, the mom of the kitties that we have in the house. So yeah, you'll hear her in the background here. But yeah, so this is my purse that I'm just finished pretty much. I just of course gotta find the beads to go with this. Her design, it has like a wooden bead, and I don't have any. I have some like old costume jewelry that a friend gave me. She gave me for using it specifically to use the beads and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to see if I know there's no wooden beads, but I'm trying to figure out if a black bead would go okay with this. What do you guys think? Or should I go with a more neutral color, or I just may need to go stop at the store and grab some beads if the local store here has them. But yeah, so then just gotta get the bead and put on, and then I'm gonna make a strap. So yeah, so there's that one. I guess almost done, but it is a whip. So what do you think? Isn't it pretty? And oh, the yarn I use is, I love this cotton, Hobby Lobby, and it is the color is pale denim. So yeah. And my whip, this new whip that I started, it's actually a crochet along with Expression Fiber Arts. So if you, and actually there is still time for you guys to join if you wanted to, if you already have either the fingering weight or lace weight in your stash. And if you go to Ravelry and go to, look for the Expression Fiber Arts group, and you'll see the summer cowl, the summer crochet along, and it is for the shawl called Sunset Diamonds. And I am about a quarter of the way through. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen my posting about this. And yeah, so the yarn I am using is from Knit Crate, of course, before they shut down. I got, this is, oh, I forgot the yarn. And I know it's 50% superwash merino and 50% tencel. But yeah, and this is like and I can't remember the name they call this color, but to me, it's like a very, very light lavender color. But yeah, so quarter of the way through, and this is Sunset Diamonds. And so this is pretty much the style of it. Just gonna be a repeat of the solid section and then the lace section. And you see, if as I stretch it out, you should be able to see the diamonds that's created in there. But yeah, I know this is going to be so gorgeous, so pretty. And I think I'm going to do it all in this one color, because the other color that I have of the same kind of yarn, it's like a light teal color, so I'm not sure if it would go well. What I was thinking, maybe put that as the border, but I'm thinking I would rather it just be the full color, just this one color. Yeah, because for some reason I think it would just look a bit more elegant in one color, or if I had another light color to go along with this, but I don't. So I think I may just stick with the one color, this color all the way through. So yeah, so check it out. Expression Fiber Arts Sunset Diamonds, the cowl, and check it out on the Ravelry group, because you do have still time to join the cowl. The deadline to show that you started the shawl is the 15th. So, and yeah, so it's been a while since I've done a shawl. This will be my third shawl, and definitely not something of this magnitude of design, intricate design and stuff. But I'm loving it. It's awesome. And I'm actually currently trying to figure out where my mistake is, because I just had to frog back a row. Last night I discovered with the row that I finished last night, the row count, the stitch count was off by 2. I was missing 2 stitches to double crochet stitches, and so I know I had counted the row before, and I could have sworn I had the correct count, but then when I recounted the row prior to that one, it was off. So I frogged that one. So I frogged the row that was missing 2 stitches, and so I am now on the other row, and I'm trying to find the row. I gotta figure out the row before this one if I'm off on the stitch count as well. So I might have to frog yet another row. Yeah, I think probably I have to, because if I am really missing a stitch for this part, then I have to frog this one back. So yeah, very slow going because it is fingering weight, but it is so worth it. So worth it, because, you know, and for me personally too, I just love the look that fingering weight creates, you know, versus a 4-weight yarn. That's just my preference. Anything wearable, like I want to make some tops, it would have to be with fingering, or, you know, 2-weight at the most, but I much prefer the fabric that is created by fingering weight. So yeah, so that's my whip of a shawl. And yeah, it's very time consuming, labor intensive, but I know it's going to be so worth it. So yeah, so that's all I have for that. And just a quick question, I would love for some recommendation. Now of course, so that's all done with my crochet related stuff, and so now I just have a question for you all, if you guys can help me. It is so, you know, in the summer, really hot, we don't have AC, so when it comes to cooking, I much prefer something that is quick and easy, won't take a lot of time on the stove. So do you guys have any recipes that you can recommend that is also kind of like a one-pot meal, can be done in the Instant Pot, or the air fryer? Maybe the stove or the Instant Pot, and then the last, if it's something for the air fryer, something that's one pot, very minimal ingredients, you know, just the basic, nothing fancy ingredients I have to go hunting for. If you guys have any recommendations, that would be great. I kind of run through the same usual stuff over and over again, and especially it being so hot, I'm kind of a lot more limited now, trying to find something that doesn't require cooking a whole long time on the stove and stuff. So like for example, some of the things that I have been doing, like I just found a recipe called Mexican rice and beans that is done in the Instant Pot. What I do, I tweak it and I add in some ground beef, because my husband gotta have the meat. Can't be a vegetarian dish, you know, to him that's not dinner. So so that's done in the Instant Pot, so it's just really simple, easy, dump everything in the Instant Pot, and it's done. And then of course the recipe that I use, they just eat it just like that, you know, so it's basically like a rice dish. But my family, they like it with pretty much making like a burrito. They use a, you know, tortilla or a wrap, and then just they wrap it up, and that's how they like to eat it. So that's one dish that I just recently found. And then some of the other things that are a bit more quick, you know, is grilled cheese, which I actually been using the waffle iron to make it now. Kind of quick, I think, a little bit quicker, maybe, give or take. You know, it's still, you can only do one sandwich at a time, but it's kind of neat, just another use for the waffle iron. So that's another thing that's a bit more quick and easy, and also light on the budget. So yeah, if it's something that can be budget friendly. So yeah, if you guys have any recommendations, please let me know in the comments what you guys do in the summertime to, you know, kind of not heat up the entire kitchen. So yeah, that would be great. And then also, we have been doing, we just started as part of our church ministry what we call Sidewalk Sunday School, where we go to a ghetto neighborhood here, and we do kind of like, it's kind of like we bring the church to the kids. So we do it at this park in this ghetto neighborhood, and we do games, we do prizes, we do, you know, a lot of candy tosses, give away lots of candy, and freeze pops for the kids, and, you know, things like that when we do it once a week. But I would like to find some, I guess, budget-friendly little small toys that would be great for boys and girls. The ages are between like 5 and 12 that come, and I'm kind of thinking I may need, you know, if I know for sure I need to go and online and order some toys for prizes and things like that. Right now, we've been, some of the prizes we've been giving was just certain special candy, and like a big box of candy. We found this like huge candy store downtown here, and they sell a whole bunch of different kinds of candy, and candies that I haven't had or seen around here in the stores here, and I haven't had in a long time. So some of those special big box candies, you know, we'll use that as prizes. But I would also like to get some like toys for prizes as well. And so I'm kind of thinking, I don't want the cheap quality Dollar Tree toys. So I'm thinking maybe, I'm not sure, I have to check, because I think Five Below ships, right? So I think that's kind of been, I think I need to check Five Below and see if they, on their website, what they offer. And then also Daiso. I've heard that there's Daiso in the States. So, and I've seen their website too. I just need to kind of, now, I kind of glanced to the website just for looking for something else for craft related, you know, crochet stuff. I wanted to see what they had, but I didn't even think about checking them for toys. So I will check Daiso as well for toys. If you guys have any ideas of where to go, what would be good for budget-friendly toys, like $5 and under, that are good quality, and toys that, you know, boys and girls would like. Because also, you know, we gotta pay duty on toys, and toys I think is like 20%. So 20% of whatever the cost of the toys are, you know. So that's why kind of like it would be really good if the U.S. prices would be at least like $5 and under, so that are, you know, that won't just break in a day. You know what I mean? So if you guys know of where else I should look online, what other online shops I should look at to see for those kind of budget-friendly toys, let me know. That would be great. So yeah, so that's kind of what, you know, we've been doing, kind of been busy with that every week. And I've been like looking up like what kind of games to play, some kind of quick and easy games for them to play, where, you know, all of them can get a chance and, you know, get a prize, you know. So I found a few games, some ping pong games, or ping pong ball games, you know. We did that ping pong ball on the spoon race, you know, whoever can, you know, cross the finish line without dropping it once, you know, that. And then some other like ping pong table games where they gotta roll it across the table and into the cup. They win a prize that way. We do also marshmallow game called Chubby Bunny. So if you guys know any, too, recommend any fun, quick games like that, that maybe would just use a table, cups, ping pong balls, you know, or anything like that. I probably just need to look some more and see what other kind of games that are out there, just kind of change it up every week, you know. But yeah, so that's some non-crochet stuff going on with me. And yeah, and okay, so now also I wanted to share what YouTube has recommended to me. Just popped up one day, and I have been kind of watching her channel off and on, and that is Karen Puzzles, and it's pretty interesting. I was an avid puzzler back in the day when I was in college. I did a cheetah puzzle, and I glued it to a poster board and I hung it up in my dorm room. And then later on, after I got married, I did, like, my favorite puzzles to do were Thomas Kincaid puzzles, which I do need to get some more. It's been a long time since I've done a puzzle. Actually not too long. I did one like 2 years ago, when we were in Tennessee for my mother-in-law's funeral, and we went to a store and they had this really neat puzzle. I didn't know what it was because it was out of the box, and it was just a small bag of the pieces, and each of the pieces all had a different shape. They were like shapes of animals. It was really neat puzzle. I'll have to show you a picture of that, the puzzle that I ended up, what it looked like when I finished it. And then but yeah, it was a really neat one. So that was a, you know, short, quick and easy puzzle because it was really small, but it was really cool. So that was the first puzzle I've done in like probably well over 15 years. So but anyway, yeah, if I ever find time again, I would love to do a Thomas Kincaid puzzle and then put Mod Podge over it to glue it, and then put it in a frame. Because yeah, Thomas Kincaid, I love his work. And my husband had bought me a print of his years ago, and then when we moved, we lost it. So yeah, I would love to get another piece of Thomas Kincaid prints, and also maybe get a puzzle and do it and use that and hang it up as well. Just something about his work, I just love Thomas Kincaid. But yeah, just really interesting. So if you like puzzles, then go check out her channel. And I never knew there were even competitions too for people who put together puzzles, and they call them puzzlers. And pretty interesting. They have a nationwide, you know, U.S. nationwide contests, and they have world competitions for puzzles as well. It's pretty neat, you know, pretty neat. And yeah, and so I highly recommend her channel. She has some amazing puzzles she's put together, and yeah, and it's just kind of neat to watch her and watch the time lapse of her putting them together and stuff, and showing all the different kinds of puzzles. I never knew there were so many different kinds of puzzles as well. Just really neat. So yeah, if you're into that, I definitely would say go check out her channel if you haven't already known about her channel. So yeah, just some of the things I wanted to share, some non-crochet related stuff. And yeah, so I think that I will end it here. Hope you are staying cool. So I will end it there, and I shall see you next time. Alrighty guys, love you guys, bye.